Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from, I want to say Heineken, but it's not from them because they're owned as part of a bigger conglomerate. I'm trying to, no, actually I guess they are, and they just own a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, it says brewed and canned by Heineken Brewery, Amsterdam. Um, but this is their zero point 0.0 non-alcoholic beer. Normally I wouldn't. Well, I didn't buy this, but a friend gave it to me, so I figured uh, I might as well give it a go. I think I've only ever had like one or two non-alcoholic beers ever, and it was like 10 years ago or something. Um, I'm pretty positive I'm not going to finish this can because it probably doesn't taste very. If it tastes good, I'll drink it, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to waste it. You know, there's not any booze in it either. Yeah, it's still it's not expired or anything. So crack it open and see what we got. I will say I am not a big fan of regular Heineken to begin with, especially in the bottles, because they're green and they tend to get pretty skunked. I don't know that I've ever had Heineken from a can, but I would imagine it's probably better than in the bottle because it's not. It shouldn't really be skunky. Uh, so you can see it pours a very, very light straw color with a small white head, but it's really not any lighter than I would expect this type of beer if it had alcohol in it to look like. So it kind of tastes like a lot of light lagers. It's like kind of like watered down apple juice with a little bit of like a corn syrup and like husky corn aroma. That's pretty much it. There's really not much else to it. I have to say, if I'm just comparing this product to other American light lagers, it really tastes the same. To be honest, it is a little sweet and it's probably missing that little bit of an alcohol kick, but it's pretty minor. The flavor itself is pretty similar. It doesn't have that skunky character like regular Heineken does, but again, that's what I've gotten from the bottles. I don't really know if I'm assuming you wouldn't get that from the cans. You shouldn't. But this honestly really tastes like a light lager. So I don't know that I would if someone just gave me this can and I didn't know it was non-alcoholic. I don't really like it, but I wouldn't think like, oh, there's no alcohol in this. I still think it tastes like that style of beer. Um, yeah, honestly, if you're a person who really loves just American light lagers, that's style of beer, and you just have the taste for it, but for whatever reason, health reasons, something, you just decide you don't want to drink alcohol anymore. I would not blame someone for drinking this because it actually is really similar. Now, half of the reason that it's not necessarily healthy to drink beer, or a lot of it, isn't just the alcohol. It's also just the carbs and the calories that come with it. So, I mean, the calories in this obviously are definitely less than regular beer. I'm seeing if it's on here. So it has 16 carbs, and it's 69 calories. So, yeah, that's not a lot. That's way less calories than regular beer or, even Coke or Pepsi or something like that. But, if I guess if you're gonna have one or two, there's nothing wrong with it from that standpoint because there's not any alcohol in it. But if you were drinking, like if you used to drink a lot of beer and then you were just gonna drink 10 of these, that's you're still adding 700 calories to your whatever other food intake you have. So from that standpoint, it's not it's still not completely healthy. It's not like drinking water. Even when you're taking the alcohol out of it, you still have all those carbs and there's significant amount of calories in it. But compared to drinking regular beer, if if you really have health issues or you're concerned about it, I could see someone drinking this because it's really not that different than any other light lager. So on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm gonna give this a. Damn. I'm actually teetering on whether I'm gonna say drink or dump because it's not bad. It really isn't. I would definitely not buy this again because I don't know. I just don't have an interest in that. But it just makes me think, like, if they can make a base like this, where this is literally the exact malt base, there's no alcohol in it, or, 0.01 or whatever that tiny amount, and then just sprinkle in some nice noble or citrusy hops, it could be a really light, refreshing beer that doesn't have alcohol in it. So I don't know why any breweries haven't done that. There's, Lagunitas has done the hot water. Sorry, I apologize for that. I'm sure you heard my dog barking. But as I was saying, Lagunitas, they do the hop water, but that is not like beer flavored at all. It's just kind of like citrusy hop flavored water. There's like no body to it at all. So that's definitely not this. But if someone took this and just added like a little bit of a hop profile to it, I would drink it. Because sometimes you don't really want any alcohol at all. You just want the taste of beer, and if the calories are going to be like half, it's worth it. You drink a couple of them. So I think I'm going to drink the rest of this. To be honest, I don't mind it at all. I actually think it's better than most American light lagers because it is really clean. There's really no off flavors to it. It's a little sweet for my liking. But it's not metallic. It's not like super like corn or rice flavored. It's not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna surprisingly give this one a drink. But that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.